Hey, welcome back. Today is January 18th, Monday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly before diving into Loopring, LRCUSD, and see what exactly is going on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculation opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments regarding my TA, you guys can let me know in the comment section below only, but I will get to them a lot faster that way. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do like to take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where the money could be trending into, whether it be Bitcoin or altcoins. I do see the possibility of Bitcoin dominance continuing downwards would be likely, but I do see a bearish retest here. The price action here is trying to get back on top of the daily 50 MA, which is the white line right here. If the price action actually does that, it may actually change course. So on the daily time frame is what I'm focusing on, as well as the 3-day time frame here, where I do see the price action is being supported by the 3-day 21 MA. If it actually breaks this, then I would be a lot more inclined to believe that the Bitcoin dominance is going to continue trending downwards. And when Bitcoin dominance trends downwards, in my opinion, I do think it's a lot better for trading altcoins as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance trends upwards. Measure target of this head and shoulders pattern I've been talking about is still about 63.4, 63.5% range. So this is what I'm looking for. Bitcoin price action, I still don't think it's going to do anything for the next day or two. So it is a very ideal scenario that I do see price action on Bitcoin just being very boring and not doing anything, because as we have been seeing for the past couple of days, altcoins have been running while Bitcoin dominance was trending downwards. Bitcoin price action not doing anything. Of course, if Bitcoin looks to dump, that will send some shockwaves to the altcoin markets, and the magnitude of that shockwave, I believe, would depend on which way Bitcoin dominance actually trends. Now, I do see that I've already done a pretty extensive post on Bitcoin price action today and Bitcoin dominance. So if you guys want to take a look into that post and what I said there, you guys can take a post on my earlier post today. But I'm just going to move on to Loopring right now and see what exactly could be going on in here. On LRCUSD, since the last time I have spoken, I believe I have mentioned that there was a falling wedge pattern, 68% chance of it breaking upwards. Measure target may or may not be reached, could also be overreached, was about 62 cents. Okay, so price action here has broken out of that pattern. I do see that the resistance that the price action has not been able to get over is going to be roughly about 45 cent level. Okay, so what could this actually look like instead? You know, it broke out of this falling wedge pattern, but it had been having a lot of trouble getting above this 45 cent area. All right, let's take away some trend lines here. Now, recall that we still do have this measured target of this falling wedge pattern, 62 cents. Let me look for the curls here. All right, here you go. All right, this is on the hourly time frame. So this looks like a cup and handle pattern to me. And if I am correct, the neckline here is going to be about 45 cent area measured target, which is basically the distance from the neckline, to be more exact, to the bottom of the pattern, adding it back on top of the neckline, which will give me roughly about the same measured target as the falling wedge breakout. So I think this is the pattern I should be looking at right now instead. This is my very short analysis of what the market looks like right now. Let me see, this about 44 cents. So I do see one exception here with an hourly close, but I think that's an outlier. So let's take that into consideration. I do see one hourly candle close above this 45 cent neckline. So let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. I do also want to note that there are going to be possible bearish divergences on the daily time frame. So when the price action actually gets to about 48 cents or even slightly above it, some possible bearish divergence there. So it could signal a pullback even after the price action looks like it has broken out of this pattern. Same thing on the 3-day time frame, but this 3-day candle actually closes in about a little less than 2 hours. So let's see where this 3-day candle closes, but that could also signal a pullback as well. So some things to be watching out for. I think on the weekly time frame, I don't think we have an issue because of the difference of this week's reading versus last week. So it's not very hard to beat and avoid that possible bearish divergence. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Since we only had one hourly candle close at about right here, about 44 cents. So let me look for an hourly candle close above 45 cents with volume. And that would tell me safely that this could be the breakout of this pattern. Like I said, measure target, about 62 cents. May or may not be reached, could also be overreached. I would strategize accordingly if I was in this position. That is the bullish case scenario. I'm looking for an hourly candle close above the 45 cent level. Bearish case scenario. If price action gets rejected here, which we're pretty far away. I mean, we're at 40 cents right now, so about 10 more percent into the neckline here. Bearish case scenario number one, if we get rejection at the neckline, of course, this to tell me that the price action will be delayed in breaking out of this pattern. However, if the price action doesn't even get to the neckline right here and starts breaking below some of these supports it has already gone on top of, which includes the hourly 50 MA, currently about 40 cents. The 4-hour 21 MA also about 40 cents. 6-hour 21 MA also about 40 cents. So quite a bit of moving averages that are acting as support about the 40 cent level. So the bearish case scenario here would tell me if the breakout is going to be delayed. First of all, one of those two scenarios would be if the price action gets rejected at this neckline. Second of those scenarios would tell me if the price action starts breaking below 40 cents again. This would tell me that the price action is going to start flipping some of these supports back into resistance and that this breakout is going to be delayed, or further downward price action is still possible, possibly invalidating this cup and handle pattern, which at this time I think is less likely at this snapshot, but I will continue evaluating what the price action is doing. These are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today for Loopring LRCUSD. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.